Good evening everyone, welcome to Keyboard Skills Pro, my YouTube channel. If I press a button you'll see me. Hey gang, welcome to this evening's live stream where we're having a bit of a revisit actually, because I've been looking through my list of themes. I always like to do a themed live stream with lots of ideas, you know, things like James Bond, and you know, I think we've done getting on for 60 live streams over the last couple of years. Quite amazing. So I thought, well, maybe it's time we revisit some of them, but do maybe some different music. So tonight we're having 60s hits number 2. So welcome to everyone. I probably just should explain, I haven't got a different keyboard. This is not my usual keyboard. This is a Yamaha Tyros 3, lovely keyboard made by Yamaha. It's a pre-owned instrument, and I had to deliver a keyboard for Alan's Music yesterday. We were moving some organs around during the day. Unfortunately, I pulled my back. So I was able to, I obviously had to pick the keyboard up, delivered the new keyboard to the customer, and I brought his part exchange home with me for a couple of days, and then I'm going to return it to Alan's at the end of the week when I'm next in. But unfortunately, I was able to put it on the stand in my studio down here, because this was the only space I had for it. But unfortunately, every time I lift something, anything sort of heavy, it kind of puts pressure on my back. So I couldn't move it today because I've been sleeping funny, so I'm all right providing I don't sort of move or lift anything, but it'll wear its way off after a few days. So anyway, so I thought, well, we'll play the Tyros 3 tonight. So it is for sale. If anybody wants to buy it, get in touch with Alan's Music at Great Yarmouth. Lovely machine. Anyway, better say a few hellos. There's quite a few people watching tonight. We've got Reverend Tony on up in Rugby, waiting for the off. Excellent, well done, Tony, good to hear from you, sir. Trevor's on. Welcome, Trevor Bunce. Steve Homan with Pat. Looking forward to some 60s music. Carrie's on. Tom, she says, sorry it'll be a while before I can have lessons with you. Yeah, but poor Carrie's been unwell, everyone, so our very best wishes to Carrie. I know she's having some medical appointments, so hopefully they'll be positive, and the very best wishes to you, Karen. I'm sure we'll keep in touch in between. David in Penzance is on. Looking forward to hearing what you will be playing this evening. Thank you, David. Obviously there's nothing on the TV. Always a pleasure to have you here. Barry's on. Hey Tom and everyone, looking forward to tonight. Thank you, Barry. Welcome to you, sir. Good evening, Tom. 60s is my kind of music, says Alan's Robinson. And everyone who's going, Tom's got a new keyboard, looks like you've got a Tyros. I do not have a new keyboard, and yes, it is a Tyros. It's a Tyros 3, but it's, as I said, it's a part exchange that's going back to Alan's. That's Tom Jones. Yeah, it's not unusual. That was a 60s number from Tom Jones, Carrie. And she says, I thought you were not too keen on Tom. I like Mr. Jones. He's all right. No, he's that's an in-joke with... Oh, there we are. Janet Wood. Hey, Janet, welcome to you. Yeah, very well, thank you very much. See you soon, hopefully, in Southwell. We'll have to get together and have a cup of tea and a little bit of cake sometime. And Harold's on from Germany. Good evening, Tom, and all the viewers. So very warm welcome to you. So thanks everyone for being with us. So I've got my little list of tunes here tonight. Not going to do too much talking because when I'm sitting in position, my back feels pretty good. So I'm going to try and play as many songs as we can. But anyway, we started off there with It's Not Unusual. And then we went into Unchained Melody. Couldn't not play that. Of course, many people know that from the film Ghost, but of course it is a 60s tune. And then of course there Monkeys' I'm a Believer, which of course had a big hit with Shrek. So we've got music tonight from the Four Seasons and Frankie Valli. We've got Neil Sedaka. We've obviously got Beatles. We've got House of the Rising Sun. We've got Seekers, we've got The Doors, not Norman and Dawn, I might add. We've got Del Shannon. We've got, what were those two guys who played the guitar? Oh dear, my brain these days. I'm going to go with, who did Bridge Over Troubled Water? Tom. Simon and Garfunkel, thank you very much. And lots of other ones as well. Oh, we've got Genos Man on. Hi, Tom. Hi Tom, from a sunny Scotland. Well, that's good. It's nice here tonight now, but we've had a grey, wet old day. I was at school today, and we had to walk down to the chapel in the woods in rain, and we have to do, because there's so many kids in each year. It's not a very big school. There's about 300-400 kids at this school, but we have to get the sixth formers in, and we have to get them into the church. And I play the organ for the service. It's not a religious service. It's just a sort of a thought for the day, quiet time kind of thing. It's nice to get them out of the classroom. Anyway, today the kids have been saying, can we not have hymns, headmaster? So I've been suggesting hymns. So today we did You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story, which they absolutely loved. So anyway, so lots of great music, folks. Not a lot of talking. So sit back and enjoy the sounds and my dairy doings. And if you're enjoying tonight's live stream, please bear in mind it is a free concert. As a professional musician, normally I obviously do get paid for doing concerts. So if you're feeling in a generous mood supporting the channel and the live streams, you can head over to paypal.me/thmusic. You can head over to my website, tomhorton.co.uk, if you fancy a music book for organ, keyboard, piano, maybe a CD. And if you really want to get behind everything, such as people like Carrie and Trevor do and the gang, you can visit patron.com/keyboard skills pro, where you also get access to bonus videos, and there's also different content. You can request music lessons for me to record, so all things like that. So yes, oh hang on, Carrie's saying something. Oh yes, Carrie and Genos Man are in Edinburgh, she says, he says, my name is Willie. Tom and I enjoy you and Trevor on the Verses and the Larry. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well, welcome, Willie. Yeah, and of course we normally have Steve on as well, who comes up as the railway on here, and of course Steve actually lives not far from Carrie, near Edinburgh as well. So anyway, lovely to see all our musical friends. So let's carry on back to the keyboard with some more, strangely enough, music, and let's have Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Enjoy, everyone. Del Shannon Runaway, Light My Fire from The Doors. Ernie's just joined us from Iowa. Hello, Ernie. The Twist, that beautiful song, wrong button, I can't multitask. The Carnival Is Over, and lots of other wonderful songs, and it's one of those decades, it really is. It's like, I was looking through the list thinking, I could play that. I could play that. I ended up with like 3 pages of music, and I was like, okay, delete. So maybe we'll keep some of those for 60s part through. I've been watching some of the lovely comments, which is nice. Carrie and Genosman are having a nice chat about various organs and keyboards, which is all very nice. Yes, all good stuff. Very nice to read. And David in Penzance says, I turned 13 in 1960. So you've really taken me back to my teenage years tonight. So many thanks from a septuagenarian. David, you're still in your 60s. Well done. Fortunately, I don't know what that means. Wink, wink. Oh, you're very welcome. So Tom seems to know the Genos as well as your keyboard. Yeah, this is a Tyros 3 we're playing tonight, Howard. It doesn't belong to me. It's an Allen's part exchange. As I explained at the beginning, unfortunately, because I pulled my back yesterday, I managed to get it down to store in my studio because I did a home delivery and delivered the gentleman another keyboard. So I've got to take it back to the shop on Saturday. So I managed to put it here. The problem is at the moment when I lift anything, it puts pressure on my back, and so I have to wait a few days for my back to get better. So hopefully by Saturday it'll be back in the car and back at Allen's for the customer to purchase it. Of course, you can get it with its speakers all from Allen's. Trevor's put, Genos is the best ever, just done some registration. Yeah, Genos is a great keyboard. Yamaha do some brilliant keyboards and digital pianos, and we have a lot of fun selling those at Allen's for sure. So all good stuff. Lots of people chatting away. And I'm just looking through the list just to make sure I've not missed anyone. Keith's on. Hello, Keith. Welcome, Keith and Susan. Thank you for a nice section of music. Keith, I've done the next organ lesson. I just haven't had a chance to upload it to the OneDrive. So, must do. That looks like Carrie and Genosman are going to be getting in touch. That's lovely, isn't it? People meeting through music, which is really nice. So everyone, we will call it a slightly shorter live stream tonight, simply because I can't sit for too long. It gets a bit tired after a bit, and I have to sort of keep getting up and moving around. But anyway, I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed the music. Thank you so much for watching and for all your lovely comments. And we'll hopefully see you in a short while. I'm hoping to do some live streams this year, now that we're able to go to different places and get out and about. Hoping to do some live streams at different places, maybe even go out on location. I'm hoping to do one of my evenings at the cinema in Southwold, the Electric Picture Palace, where we come out the floor on the organ. So hoping to do that, put my camera on the organ as we come up, and you'll be able to hear the audience talking and hopefully clapping at the end. And this Saturday, absolutely delighted to be playing at a sort of a private friends gathering at the Grange. Up in here in Suffolk with my friend Jonathan Ling, and it's an evening where we celebrate the big Dis Organ Festival that he helps organise. There's all these visiting mechanical organs, because Dis as a town here in Suffolk has a very big pipe organ organ heritage, and so there's different visiting organs all around the town for the whole weekend. David Ivory, I think, does a concert in the church or a silent film, and the Grange is going to be open on Saturday. But I always go along on Saturday evening to play for Jonathan's sort of music friends. So it'd be nice to play the mighty Wurlitzer organ there. And yes, all good. Carrie says, thanks Tom, hope your back will be better soon. Rather annoyingly, Carrie, I've just been for my 2-3 monthly chiropractor adjustment. And it's just occasionally, things, I just lift something wrong, it's sore for 4 or 5 days. But unfortunately, it's been something I've lived with a bad back my entire life. So, and unfortunately, sitting all the time isn't a good idea, but there we are. Barry Gregory says, really enjoyed this, Tom. A can of deep heat on the way to you. Thank you, Barry. I think you mean gin and tonic. Yeah, I find some of the deep heat does work, but it's not too bad. I mean, today actually it's not been that bad. Actually, it has been a bit. You can just suddenly move and jolt it, and you're like, oh, good grief. So there we are. And oh, Genos Man says, how much for a Genos organ, Tom? I'm thinking Verzi. Well, I mean, yeah, Verzi is a great instrument. We Allens can deliver to Scotland. In fact, they're coming up soon, actually, I think, on a Scotland trip. But we sell at Allens obviously new Verzi's organs and the keyboard, the OX1. We occasionally have pre-owned ones as well. So the best thing to do, Genos Man, is check out the Allens Music Centre website. You'll see lots of Lowry organs, Ringway organs. Allens do part exchange as well. If you want to give me a call when I'm at the shop, I'm normally in on Saturdays, Mondays and Tuesdays. So it's Allens, ALLENS, musiccentre.co.uk. Just check that out. Lots of wonderful things on there. And I think we also have a Genos TRX organ system, I think, at the moment as well, available secondhand. So anyway, check out the website, Genos Man. If there's anything there that's of interest to you, we have the biggest selection of organs. And in fact, many of the people on here tonight are indeed Allens customers, which is lovely to share with everyone. So yes, all good stuff. Oh, Harold put, good that the Verzis are not as heavy as the Lowrys. Well, yeah, they sort of are. I mean, they're still a. Oh, he says, brilliant. We'll ring on Saturday. Look forward to it, Genos. I don't know your name, but I'm sure you'll tell me when we speak. But we'll have a chat about instruments for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, no, the Verzis, because they're a computer-based organ, they obviously don't have all the kind of the sort of boards and things that a lot of other organs have. But I mean, having said that, they are still fairly heavy as well, because I mean, the thing is, the word heavy and organ generally go together, but the Verzis are certainly a little bit lighter to move. I mean, the Lowrys are lovely, but the big wooden cabinet obviously does make it quite a heavy instrument. But there's a range of those, and the Ringways are absolutely brilliant as well, which is nice. I think Leslie's on as well. Hello, Leslie. Yeah, which has been good. Just before we finish, we're going to finish with a couple of numbers from the 60s, funnily enough. Sound of Silence. There it is. That's the next one. The Sound of Silence, which isn't a bad joke in the music business. My name is Willie, said Tom. Willie, not Willie, Tom. Willie. Oh, hello, Willie. Willie in Scotland. Willie, I'll look forward to speaking on Saturday. Give me a call at Allens, and we'll certainly have a chat about instruments, and hopefully might find you something you might like. So yeah, Sound of Silence, written by Paul Simon, and then we're going to finish off with Sweet Caroline. Quick story on Sweet Caroline. My good lady wife, a few weeks ago, was one of the chaperones at my son and daughter's primary school disco, and they have these little dinky disco things. And one of Joshua's friends, who's a very unusual sort of unique kid called Arthur, and Arthur likes to drink tea, and he has been into all these different styles of music, and recently he's been playing at every opportunity to his school friends Sweet Caroline, and he made the DJ, they had a DJ at this school dance, play as the final number of the night Sweet Caroline. So Jennifer was in the library of the primary school looking after some of the kids who the music was a bit too much for them, or they just wanted a little time out reading a book, and that's where Joshua was. Abigail was in there dancing her little heart out, as she always does, partying away, and Jennifer said it was hilarious. You could hear all these 7 and 8 and 9-year-olds all going da 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 ba ba bum. She's like, what? So Arthur got the whole school hooked on Sweet Caroline, which we'll see if we can finish with that, because that is a fantastic piece of music. So finally, once again, folks, thank you ever so much. Excuse me while I just quickly type something in on here. Thank you ever so much for watching and your interest in my music. As I say, we'll look forward to another live stream soon. We've got some great tuition videos coming up on the channel. If you haven't pressed subscribe, please do. That would be nice. And also ding the bell, and then you get a notification of when I go live or a new video comes up. We try and do a new video every Friday. We have a thing called 2-minute tips, which is a bit more irregular now than it used to be, which are short music lessons, and then Wednesday every fortnight or so we have a live stream. But we've got lots of cool videos coming up this year. So once again, folks, thank you so much for watching. Cheery bye, take care, and oh, Philip and Babs are on. Hope your back eases soon, Tom. Thank you, Philip and Babs, that's kind of it. Oh, Carrie said, I played California Dreaming in Sweet Caroline. Interested to hear your version. Yes, I'll be interested to hear my version, Carrie. I'm not quite sure what to do with this one, actually. Well, there's only one way to find out, I suppose, and that's to play it. Take care, gang. See you soon. Cheerio.